Hey guys, welcome back to Laguna. Brittany Renner. I know you're probably saying the same thing in your head as I am. Can't this just stop talking already? I've been seeing this chick being interviewed and brought onto shows to quote-unquote give advice / share her story. But apart from doing what she has to get over on men, you remember hide your sons, what can women like Brittany Renner teach men? Especially men who are worth a crap. Affluent men are her target, so it's not going to include anything that doesn't serve her in the end. She's going to be saying things like, we have been broken from past relationships, but try to look at our best side. Don't judge us by our past. Only women get to say this, by the way. We all know what happens to guys that have criminal records. Guys ignore the filibusters. Brittany Renner stays in shape for the same reason men need to get their money right. Both are what men and women are attracted to, among other things. But those come after the first glance analysis. Thirsty enough, people will do anything to satisfy their sexual urges. But what comes afterwards? There's gonna have to be something that keeps that attraction going. Deion Sanders brought Brittany Renner in to put his team on game. Yeah, that's what I did when I first saw it. What is she gonna tell them? How she's had a change of heart and is now looking out for their best interest? As if men in the league haven't seen her outing and what she had to say in her following videos. Anyway, let's play this.
Now calm down.
Can you introduce yourself and let's go from step A to Z, because we got to kind of show these guys the other side of game. And that's why you gracefully blessed us with your presence, so they could understand from your point of view how this game is played.
And this is why we are where we are today. There are too many women out here trying to teach men how to be men. A lot of men today don't realize that dating have become a theatrical performance. For women, it's I'll only act right if you can meet my ridiculous standards. Modern relationships are partnerships. Traditionalism is a thing of the past. So when women today are talking about how they should be treated, they will never go back to what their grandmothers did for their husbands in the days of chivalry.
So my name is Brittany Renner, aka Bundle of Brittany on Instagram.
The glass ceiling of your value. Continue.
I have been on social media for
almost... Joke ain't took notes all year, but now you want to take it. And that's how the game starts, with the phone.
Right.
They going on Instagram, and they see you. And what happens? They try to get off in them DMs. And kind of take us on the journey of how this is played out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game.
Nothing but blue checks.
They missed that game right there. She says like a Nike store.
It's like a Nike store. There's nothing but blue checks. So honestly, when you reach a certain status, you can have the pick of the litter.
That's a very good point. I'm glad she said that. Let me show you how women contradict themselves. She wouldn't turn her back on that kind of status for anything in the world, because women like Brittany Renner knows that her popularity and how she looks will give her more options. So my question is this, why do so many women despise the fact that wealthy men can get whatever they want? Those men can have Brittany Renners, and even better, as playthings. So beautiful women can benefit off their beauty, but wealthy men shouldn't benefit off their wealth. Get out of here. They want you to get married, settle down, and to keep quiet about making your life a living hell.
So, for me...
She don't mean checks, paper. She mean blue checks.
I'm talking heavy
Verified.
hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. And for me, Translation,
I know you're gonna do whatever you want, just don't leave me for a better looking chick. that acts right. She better be worse so I can look good and won't have to work on my flaws.
My whole journey on here, I felt like my life almost felt like I was in Disney World, like I lived in Disney World. Like, you get to skip the line, you get privilege, like people just want to be next to you. They don't even see you as human anymore.
Seriously, who doesn't know that? That also applies to beautiful women who are not popular.
And you can either, use it to your advantage and maybe abuse it, or you can, try to make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner. So naturally, if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you.
There's not one guy in that room that doesn't understand that getting to the professional level won't get them more play. For many, it's the only reason why they're there. They grew up seeing the attention their idols get from women. If anything, those professional players should be the ones in the room telling these guys what to expect. Women with cases like hers tend to be the ones that come out and speak the truth after being exposed for what they really are. Very few gold diggers are honest about it.
A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. Just like you boost my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I boost your stock. It's just that simple. It's kind of like a give and take, but you have to be aware of what you're signing up for. You're trying.
I blame men for this bit. A lot of times we know that it's just not worth it, but we fool ourselves anyway. But just like women say men lie to them, we are also being lied to. If you're unaware of female nature, you'll just grab a chick off the streets and hope things work out, only to find out from an estranged friend or family member about the tons of men she's been with. By that time, you would have already garnered the title Cleanup Man.
You want to make it to the NFL, and it's kind of like, you do understand there's a lot that comes with that, right? There's gonna, to be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the billion-dollar question we're all wanting to know.
This is how the game is played. Please know that. We putting you up on game because some of y'all gonna make it. I hope, pray all of y'all make it, even if you make it in the business world. That's a whole nother category of game in that world too. They just dressing up a little different.
Yeah.
The game is the same. Only thing changed is your names.
Yeah.
Listen to the stuff I just spit right there.
You are useful, and it's better to be useful than useless.
The problem with this notion is that men don't get told they're useful until they've got the green. So men who are aware of how the game is played will continue to treat women the way they do. And a lot of women willingly put themselves in these positions, knowing what it entails. So you can't really feel sorry for women who chase men with money. It's all a competition, and some will lose. All women know this. Most are just sore losers.
So you just have to have that understanding that, okay, I have something to offer, whether that's financial, status-wise, whatever. And people do see that as a bonus to be with you. There's nothing wrong with that because both of you can have stuff going on, but you just have to be aware nobody is just here for nothing. It's just about figuring out who could be there during the times of adversity.
Delusion exposed. Isn't that how most women think? Women are aware that both bodies are in it for something. They just try as best as possible to receive tenfold what they give, but at the same time have the nerve to talk about equality. She knows that men desire more from women than just the physical aspects, but they want that to be enough so bad that they won't have to be skilled in any other areas. Just lay there, be pretty, and spend his money. The modern female will make the simple things that keeps a man happy look like she's carrying the world on her shoulder. They come up with all sorts of ridiculous names for them, even try to demonize things that women didn't mind doing throughout history. So tell me down below, is she telling them anything she didn't ignore getting into relationships? Why do manipulative women only confess to the truth after the damage have been done? And they do that because they won't get to ruin your life being honest. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Like, comment, and share. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, be well.